Diamond Fitness, we're here you today. We're back with another series. We're going to talk again about cluster sets. This time, we're going to go with the Jim Williams approach. You're going to choose one workout. You want to make it tough. You want to make it one of the big threes, one of the big fours, overhead press, deadlift, bench, heavy back squats. No frills, no nonsense. Get under the bar, lift some heavy weight. The cluster set for strength adaptations, neuromuscular demands. Choose a weight that's 90% of your 1RM. What you're going to do after that is go for at least 6 sets of multiple sets of singles. So you're going 1 rep, relax, 1 rep, relax. We're taking about 20 to 60 seconds here. We're going to show you guys how to roll with this and what to do even during your breaks, all right? Let's go. So now we're just going to go through the warm-up phase. So again, guys, the warm-up should always be very, very specific to what it is that you're going to work on. And your body should understand that the weight's going to get heavier for sets across. If you do overhead press, don't warm up with bicep curls. If you're gonna do squats, don't warm up with leg extensions. You'll be wasting your time and wasting the gym's time also. Main thing at the end of the day is you want to be in the gym and be as productive as possible, right? You always want to choose the exercises, honestly, that are gonna make you sore. The exercises that are gonna make you think twice about coming back to the gym, because if you really want to get gains, if you really want to improve yourself, do the big lifts, do the big movements when it comes to your body weight exercises. Don't play around. We're past the Nautilus machine era kind of thing. Do some movement and lift. So, in between sets, as you warm up, really cool thing I always tell a lot of my clients to do, and my athletes, is composure with your breath. So time and time again, we have people always on the upper clavicles. And a lot of people always ask me why I have so much stamina, so much endurance, whether it be in basketball, be it in strongman. And I tell you, you gotta stay level-headed, guys. Diaphragmatic breathing. So one thing that you could do is a nice little exercise I learned from Steve Maxwell. Put one hand above your chest, one hand on your stomach, and you just kind of pace around. And you just walk back and forth for a little bit. And one hand checks if you're breathing on your upper clavicles. Other hand checks if you're breathing on your diaphragm. You only ever use the chest, upper chest breathing when you're actually going through it. And there's a bear after you. That's when you do it. So back to talking about these cluster sets. I'm still warming up, but you'll come to find that you're doing exercises like the overhead press, a movement that usually is always less than the bench, the deadlift, the squat. Responds very, very well to massive volume. So, meaning a lot of the sets. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that'll be my last warm-up set. I'm gonna stack up about maybe 145 on it, and then we're gonna go for multiple sets across. We're gonna go for 6 sets, singles, and we rest 20 to 60 seconds. Pause it. All right, so we're hitting 150. This is set number 1. Guys, again, remember this style of cluster set is for strength adaptations. So pick an exercise that you really want to train, maybe an exercise that you're lagging behind, and make it go to work. Oh, 150 is too heavy, coach. Oh. All right, guys, so now that we're back at it, we're hitting 145 here. Again, use this, see it, Alright, so we're back at it, guys. Hitting the cluster sets, 145 on the overhead press here. But remember, again, this is for strength adaptations, so definitely use it on exercises that you know you're lagging behind on. So then you just rest a bit, 20 to 60 seconds. Always have a stopwatch. Breathe it out a little bit. All right. So, one of the great things that you'll come to find about doing multiple sets with multiple reps, with the cluster sets here, is the weight actually ends up becoming not easier, but a lot more comfortable, so to speak. The first one you'll grind it out. The second one, your CNS starts getting used to it, central nervous system. Then around the third time, it just becomes a walk in the park, like bread and butter. So guys, again, parameters you want to go over. Pick a weight that's 90% of your 1RM. Pick an exercise that really challenges you. Don't pick something like a machine, like a leg press or leg curl or leg extension or something like that. Really pick a movement that's going to target everything. The third thing you want to go for is how many sets you want to do. So if we're going to go for 6 sets, that means you're going to do 6 sets of 1 rep, rest 20 to 60 seconds. And that's all you got to do, guys. Thank you. Got it, guys. Hitting the cluster sets, 145 on the overhead press here. But remember, again, this is for strength adaptations, so definitely use it on exercises that you know you're lagging behind on. So then you just rest a bit, 20 to 60 seconds. Always have a stopwatch. Breathe it out a little bit. So, one of the great things that you'll come to find about doing multiple sets with multiple reps, with the cluster sets here, is the weight actually ends up becoming not easier, but a lot more comfortable, so to speak. The first one you'll grind it out. The second one, your CNS starts getting used to it, central nervous system. Then around the third time, it just becomes a walk in the park, like bread and butter. So guys, again, parameters you want to go over. Pick a weight that's 90% of your 1RM. Pick an exercise that really challenges you. Don't pick something like a machine, like a leg press or leg curl or leg extension or something like that. Really pick a movement that's going to target everything. The third thing you want to go for is how many sets you want to do. So if we're going to go for 6 sets, that means you're going to do 6 sets of 1 rep, rest 20 to 60 seconds. And that's all you got to do, guys. Thank you.